Got the wrong hat on. You can't wear that. I have so much to tell you guys. Yesterday was cray cray. Okay. Yesterday was cray. A couple things to sit down here. Welcome in. Welcome in if you're just getting here. All right. First of many trips upstate. What's up? All of you been waiting for me to get here. Party's about to get started. Who wants to come mud? You guys want to mud? I don't want to do it. All the people been talking shit, talking about you're gonna need Jesus himself to come mud that mess. Well, he didn't show up, so here I am. It's time to get it. Y'all ready to get it? Double tap that screen, bros. Come on, guys. Show some love. I started yesterday, but you guys have no idea. Yesterday was a hot mess express day. What in the hell am I doing up here? Well, I said there was going to be spots that future Courtney was going to be pissed off about, and that looks to be like one of them. The screw is sticking out. Not sure about that. Who's going to fix that? You guys going to come fix that? All right, first we got one spot in the house where we got water. That's I just thought of something. Hot damn. I'm a genius. I've been going upstairs to fill these up yesterday. There is one more place in the house that has water hookups. The freaking garage where the washer and dryer go. I had him stub everything else, even though it's PEX and you don't stub, blah, 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 blah. But don't want to have to do my drywall around too much crap. So if I come in here, because I had a genius moment, come in here. Handy dandy hose somewhere. Shakalaka. I really need to bring a full size hose over with me. Think this is gonna be the hot water. As long as he did it. I don't know why we got two blue handles. Duckman, why don't we have a red handle for the hot water? Huh? Huh, dude? Oh, it's gonna be so much better than carrying it down the stairs, guys. Except for it's smoking ass hot. Maybe I'll switch it over and put some gold in it. I got a bucket of cold water in the It's good for the water heater. It's new. It's good for me to get all this hot water out of it anyway, make a cycle. I will definitely not be mixing hot water into my mud though. Does anybody know what hot water in your mud does? It will make it dry faster. It'll get hard faster. So we got our buckets of water from the creek, Mom. We're gonna carry them in here and do some mud. What's up, someone? Why do I have so many of you in here and only one like? That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Depends on. I'm trying to keep you guys plugged in today. Because if I don't plug your asses in, then yeah. Hi, I'm the one. Thank you, Carrie R. We're gonna get us an extension cord going on for you guys. What's up, Leo? All right, guys, 2.5 seconds. I'm gonna run up the stairs. I'm gonna grab something. I have a genius idea. All right, guys. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna put you guys on this cart so that I can constantly be moving you around. Okay, first of all, the feet fit on the cart, so that was a plus. Now we can do that. Also allows me to hook this. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry that your hemorrhoids are bothering you. That's sad. If you stopped shoving things up your arse, you might not have so many problems. It's an exit, not an entrance. This isn't the page to troll on because you'll get trolled. You'll get trolled. Ain't that right, Carrie R? They better ask somebody. All right. You guys are hooked up. Look at that. You are on wheels. I don't know if the cord thing's gonna work as I expected it to, but Hmm. Think you guys are hooked up. That's what's up. All right. Here's your home for a while. You like it? Doesn't need to be so high in the air, huh? You guys want to get down? Get down with the get down. Uh, oh, I forgot the name of the cream you should put on your ass. Yeah, you should put some Bengay on there. Baby's gloves, but baby didn't come to work today, so. I was trying to think of a real spicy cream for him, but Bengay seemed so appropriate. All right. So, we got boiling hot water going on right here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cold water in each one. Help cool it off a little quicker. I'm gonna use this one. That's still pretty damn hot. Only problem is this extension cord isn't going to be long enough for the job. Maybe if we plug it in over here. Next time I go upstairs, guys, I will get the longer extension cord and rehook you up. I'm going to be going in here. Yeah. What happened in here since the last time you guys have been here? So have a few spots. You guys watched. You guys know that the the place is not. Uh, I'm not gonna have 90 perfect corners or anything. Everything's a little wacky jacky in here. Like this side came out very nice. I'm very happy with this one. But this stick studding that someone did makes things a little fun to mud. So I like to come back and catch my high points like so, because that is going to make putting on that next coat so much nicer. So now everybody was online talking about my top corner and all that I bashed off. Well, replace the missing drywall with drywall. Patience, folks. You replace where you broke out, and then you mud and tape. You let it dry. You come back to it. Bought me this little roll of these. So, I was trying to wait for more of you to get in here today so I can tell you about the day we had yesterday. Hey, babe, do me a favor. Get that freaking comment off the screen. The screen. Get the comment off the screen. Can you do that? No, I got it. I think I can do it. Got it. We don't need to be looking at all that BS. Where? Put those numbers. Guys, this is why I got you on wheels today. If it seems a little rocky, it's so that I can move you around quickly so that we can have room to work. All right. Love these bucket openers because I'll close the bucket a lot of times during the day just so my butt doesn't get hard and your fingers be hurting opening that bucket a million times. I did not locate the drill, guys. Did not have any clue where anything is. Got him. This one, in case we find any more screws that we need to screw in. Haha. Right here. And we got this drill to mix our mud in, guys. And we were so lucky that Duckman let us borrow a battery. I need new batteries. I should start an Amazon wish list. Baby, maybe you could make us one of those, an Amazon wish list. So we could put it on our channel and put silly things like batteries and little tools that I'd love to have, but just don't have the money to buy. Like, can't spend all my money on tools, guys. Then how would I pay my bills? You know, they got that mumbo jumbo. It's pretty big. Excuse me, water. Put some water in it. Just a little bit. I'll be happy when we get a little bit more used up out of here and I can spin more mud off of it. Easier to clean up. I don't want to call it less waste because it's not really that much on there when you go to clean it off. And I'll just keep this same bucket as long as I can and just keep rinsing things off in it. Just like that. Clean as could be. And this is a great battery. I have mixed the mud 2 or 3 times yesterday and once now, and it's still on 3. That's what Duckman's going to order me, I believe. That'll be cool. We need to start a mud bucket counter. I personally want to see how far I get with the first bucket before I go buy any more. Then I'll know if I buy 2 or 3 or one more. I'm gonna guess we're gonna use 3 to 4 buckets before I ever spray, but I'm guessing, guys, because one time I used a whole bucket. I had that much mudding to do, but that's because the place had holes all over it. Like in one room, there was a hole in the wall like this, like somebody threw somebody into it. So there's that. The problem with me mudding is I am artistic. That's why I think that I do a fairly decent job. Just a little slow. I'm not fast. Could be my OCD makes me go slow. I don't know. I don't know. Back. See if I can get you guys over here with my handy dandy. You might not have the best view, but you're going to be here with us today. Yeah. Probably be all over the place mudding. I don't want to use that step stool, but I know darn well I need the ladder. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Hmm. The side. I think I want to make sense. Which then it only makes sense if my handy dandy tape hanger. I on there yesterday. I think it helps me. All right. It's as good as it gets, guys. I'm sorry. At least you get to come along. First Wednesday of the month. There they go. You guys hear the sirens? Oh, I know what I forgot. Forgot. Hmm. think I'm gonna scream with this one, guys. Can you guys hear the sirens or no? Perfect. So I had an incident with this corner up here when I was putting it in, and I broke the corner off before I even got it standing up. But not to worry. It worked just fine. I made myself a new corner yesterday with mud, and now I'm letting it. Who was using this yesterday? This kind of. Boom shot like I like to do it before all the mud is up there. I see that someone commented, hello. Can't see what it said though, you're too far away. But I'm afraid if I bring you in any closer, then you're not gonna be able to see it. But you guys are on a wheelie cart. JTC. Bring you guys in just a little bit. And then if maybe I bring you up a tiny bit, maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to see over my head. I need to come up with a rat holder or something so I can put all my extra knives somewhere, guys. I see all these people talking about pre-coating your mud tape. What are you gonna do? Bunch it up and put it in a bucket? I'll pass. The reason I pre-filled those things and let them dry is because if I pre-filled that with a whole bunch of mud, guys, and put the tape over that corner yesterday, it would have cracked and crumbled and shrunk and all kinds of things that we don't want. Do we see why I'm slow? It's because I'm too meticulous. But why? Mud is expensive. Some of these guys just be throwing the shit all over the floor. And then guess who has to clean it up? Me or Care Bear. And she's going to cuss my ass out if she has to clean up 4 pounds of mud off the floor. Carrie's brothers, who taught me how to mud a little bit in the beginning. He's fast. But I cleaned up his mess. When you're fast, you're messy. I haven't ever seen a fast mudder. And guys, I used to work for Mortenson Construction on Fort Ridge, way out in Kansas. And I have seen some fast mudders in my time, but boy, are they messy. Boy, are they messy. They'll come in there on their stilts, guys, and man, they just be getting it. 4-foot Eduardo is all of a sudden like 8'11" and got that 10-foot ceiling done like it's nothing. Can't mud on the ladder. You want me to mud on some stilts? Shh. I don't think so. I really had to make sure that I did this on live though for proof to all those people that said I was gonna hire someone else to do the mudding. Yeah, right. You think I'm gonna take the time to hang all this rock and then someone else mud it? I don't think so. Has anybody started that GoFundMe page yet for me to get a Subaru, since everybody says I need a damn Subaru? All right. There she be. There she be. Right. And all the videos that I watched. I mean, I've done a few of these myself, but guys, I've watched a bunch of videos the last couple days so that I can be better than I've ever home. You guys watched me do that bathroom over there with Duckman. Press out from this side. It's all about making sure I got some behind there, but not too much. One down, 50 million more to go. Now, because I'm OCD, you'll see me go to this bucket 57 times today and wash it. I can't stand the crunching hands. I can't stand a knife that's leaving marks. You're just going to sand those marks out later. Why have to do that? A little quick wipe down, move the ladder, on to the next job. And we'll move all over the place because don't get into what's wet. I'm not pro enough to lay another seam in something that's already wet and not mess it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that one next, and you guys aren't going to see squat. Yeah. Long stretch. Maybe you guys can see. Maybe I just take you off the cart. Bring you right here. Give you a little tip. Yeah, can't see the light because the light's blinding, but had to do a little work around there. My hole was a little bit too big yesterday. I'm not sure if that's long enough or not. Hopefully it's too long. Un momento. I'm back, guys. I'm guessing that as I go, I'll get faster at these seams. So tell me, are there people out there that enjoy this, guys? I mean, it is a little quiet and relaxing, I guess, if you look at it like that. Um, over the head part, like nobody could like this. There's no way that someone enjoys mudding ceilings. I hate scraping ceilings. I've now added I hate hanging drywall on ceiling. Much rather patch a wall. I want to get it up there in one piece, but man, I'm okay with it. Weirdo. Take our light off of there for right now. Weird view. I'm still waiting for all my keyboard warriors that were going to come and do this mudding. The ones that were talking smack on Insta, you know? I'm going to take that screw out. Because that's me. Now we should be able to get a screw on. You guys probably can't even see the part I'm doing. And that is a long stretch right here. It's a stretch, guys. It is a stretch. All right, we got some more on the ceiling. I keep trying to do the pull trick thing that I see this one. But geez, this guy I was watching, he's probably 60 some years old. He probably can mud in his sleep. I tried to look for shortcuts and tips from pros. You know, like I know how to do it, but how do you do it easy, better? What up, Nicole? You guys been waiting for this. All right, well, I think I got enough mud up there. I might put a little more right here. I think we want a little more right here. All right. It's a long stretch, guys. Like I said, the one in one piece. And I think I'm going to start down there. So nice. Watch, I didn't measure it. I guesstimated, right? And you guys watch. Now that I cut that off to make it straight, I'll probably be short that much. Because that's how the luck around here rolls. That's how the cookie crumbles. You know what? I bet that damn toilet. Hi, Sammy. Small inside corner. I bet this will tear my tape. Nope. That won't work. Trying to find a good way to get the knife in there to tear that tape. Big smiles. Good. I figured. I knew you said she watches the TV and likes that. All right. When we were little like that, there was nobody on the TV to yell our names. You know what I mean? Not going the way I want it to go, guys. Work with me, tape. Work with me. Ooh. You might be able to use that somewhere. That's good. See, this is where I don't like getting too close to the joint that you just did. This wall behind me. I'll mess that. I don't want to mess that corner up. I think I need more mud in the corner. Always, never be afraid to put more mud underneath there. And what I've been seeing, guys, mud it. It says, lather it up. Just don't leave it back there. I tell you, she may be on there, she may not be. She's at home doing some things. It's really not the best angle. Same thing down here. Need more mud in the corner. Way too much now, but no, don't lose it. Wants to come off the knife, guys, and I don't want it to come off the knife. I just want it to be on there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. For all the haters out there, we think I've done a pretty smashing job. My seam above you guys, like above the door, that one's already done. Did that one yesterday. So that's 3 of 4. So that means I need to do this other long one, guys. First, we gotta do a little mud cleanup. I'll get you guys in 1 second. Let's get back on your foot. Hands are covered in mud. All right. Knife scrubber didn't show up for work. So I'll take the sponge, guys. And so you don't waste mud, I get rid of all of my dry, as long as my mud is still good, which I've been doing a really good job about not getting anything in my pan. Ready for next round. I do need to go upstairs and get some lotion though, because my hands are gonna be toe up from the flow up. Dry it off so it doesn't rust. Oh, that's a fail. You guys did you get to see it? I think maybe you did see it. I set it on there and that son of a gun. It did what it wanted. So if you're ever thinking that your mud's a little dry, just throw the whole thing in a bucket. Pull it back out. It's good now. It's not dry. I was just sitting it there so I could put more mud in the pan. Not what I intended to happen. Gee, mini Christmas. Are we gonna have 3 Mondays in a row this week or what? Because now my pan's gonna be slippery. Tell you what. We had the Monday is Tuesday yesterday with all the power issues. Now we're having a Monday, Wednesday. It's a little cool, but I'll take it. I will take it. We're not going to set that on there anymore. Could you see that? Did you see me throw the mud bucket into the freaking bucket of water? Yes. All right. Apparently, someone thought I needed a little bit more water in my mud. It's not that cool. It's not that cool. But it's I don't even know what it is. It would be on my home screen. I think it's supposed to be like 50 something today. It's getting really cool overnight though. Some of the outdoor plants are not extremely happy about it. I know that. And our rose bushes, oh my god, they're gonna be so beautiful. They probably haven't been cut back in umpteen years, and let me tell you what, there are so many buds, guys. So many rose buds. There's gonna be roses stacked on top of roses on top of roses. We'll have to show you folks. I do think my little cart gadget's working fairly nice. I don't know why I didn't buy myself a new small knife. I'm a dumbass. What are you guys working on today, Nicole? Tell your hubby he can come live. I'll let him. I know he enjoys it so much. You've expressed that. You too. Come on. Come on down, guys. Oh shoot, I gotta climb back up there and move that light bulb. So there might have been an incident or two when I cut the hole for the light and it might have been too big. So I fixed that yesterday. And it needs to be floated again. There was a loophole. Gotta put my light back up here. I'm sure I'm glad that they shocking me. when I did that. It's just the flickering of the wrist, right? But I either got something in my mud or my knife's leaving work. And I don't want to hear that. I want to see. Right. I probably should scrape that up there before I do anything else to it. Same thing happened with the light, happened with the fan. Go figure. Freaking rookie. One left. All right, guys. I'm going to talk silly to the camera because I want to be able to take a piece of this out and make a short for Instagram for all the people that have been talking shit and saying that I wasn't going to mud this bathroom on my own, that I would hire someone else, and I probably didn't even hang the rock on my own, and blah, 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 blah. So, know that I'm not talking to any of you because you guys are the good people. You're the best community. But Instagram, not so much. Instagram's full of keyboard haters, keyboard warriors, whatever you want to call them. Man, that floor flanges. That floor flanges. When it gets uncovered, it's stanky, stanky. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure where you were yesterday doesn't have any bad things that you don't want underneath there. And then we're wet down here. So I almost don't even want to put this one up here right now because that one's drying. I'm going to do it. All right. Hey, you guys out there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. All the negative Nancy's who said I wasn't going to mud this on my own. Here I am, mudding it on my own. Just for you guys. I do know how. I promise. Do I love it? Absolutely not. But I know how. Probably do it a few times, guys, because you know me. You know, who takes just one clip to make sure? I end up recording myself like 196 times before I get it right. You know, just random bursts of, hey, folks, look at me mudding on my own. Jesus isn't even here. They told me that Jesus himself was going to come mud for me. Well, that I was going to need him because the mudding was going to be so difficult. It's not difficult. It just sucks. Mudding sucks. That's all I have to say about that. Anybody who tells you they like to do this, they are crazy. I see these guys put this glob up here and then just run their knife like this. And I'm like, how do you do that? I keep trying. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Tried to make Isabel come to work with me this morning. Told her she could do a little mud, and she got offended and didn't come either. So I got no help. Care Bear don't want mud. Isabel don't want mud. So I gotta do it myself. So we're gonna stick some more mud down here in this corner. So that's what happens to us every time we get going and we don't got enough mud in the corners. Whoa! And our first 3 drops. I'm trying to be smooth and put a bunch up there. Like the guys I see on the videos. What happens? The mess making begins. Now I'm gonna get down there and probably step in it. It's gonna be on the driveway. Courtney. I'm still waiting for Epic to get here. He said he was on his way Monday to help unload that drywall. Gave him the address, 123 Sesame Street. Bro has still not got here. He said he had a new phone and he was sorry. But still waiting, Epic. Maybe if we call for them, they'll come. Build it. They will come. What movie is that, guys? What movie is that? Build it and they will come. Freaking classic. Guess nobody's listening to me. That or nobody knows the answer. You got it. I knew you'd know. I knew you'd know. Best movie ever. I barely guesstimated the right amount of mud for. Forgive me, but I'll read that in 1 second. That's one thing about being slow on a run this long is my mud is drying, waiting for my slow ass to get to the other end. Wrong. There we go. Gotta have mud on the right side of the knife. Yes, you got it right. I couldn't even tell which one of you answered it. I could see the word league, so I knew you got it right. Dude, I thought that's great. Who cut that? That must have been Carrie's cut. What do you mean? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, what? I'm so confused. Okay, let's start there. See if we made it too short, too long. Too long by the hair on our chinny chin chin. Now I can think and take off. That's better than we thought, though, guys. Yes, we thought, since I guesstimated that it doesn't too short. Your cut would have been. Oh, yeah. Now I know. Sorry. Still remember it. Already couldn't remember what I said to you. Oh, that was. I can't believe I didn't make a mess. Oh, that's got something in it. Might have put that there. It made a huge mess. They say don't do both sides of the corner at once. I wish that you could do not both sides of the corner at once when you're doing the tape. It only works for the future text. Oops, chocolate. Yeah, the floor is a hot mess. All right. Well, need to hang that up there. So I don't want to put anything in there. I want meticulous mud. Can't do that. Can't do that. So the bathroom was on hold. So I wonder. I wish I had a drywaller in here. I know where we'll go. All right, guys, that's as close as you're gonna get. Mud water to the face. Yeah. Guys, see my lotion? It's because this drywall is killing me. I keep trying to like coat my hands down since I'm dipping them in these buckets. Like a protective layer. I am definitely not loving it. Got some more tape. Main piece of tape. Okay. Forgot to show you guys the hornet I killed in here the other day. Hopefully we'll have enough mud left in this pan. Trying to find something to do with that little bit of mud so that I can wash the pan up before I start the next section. That'll be perfect. Oh. I'll just use that piece for something. Hold that. Oh, I dropped it. That's what I killed yesterday. Monday inside. I don't know what it is. Can you guys tell what kind of bee it is? Or hornet? Oh, it fell. Throwing it away. Hmm. Nope. Nope and nope. Corny's jumping the gun. Oh, fuck it. We can. I still got a trick to the inside of these windows, guys. But we can put these two pieces on. It'll be okay. I need a sheetrock in here and do all my corner bead. I'm kind of just trying to do certain things. It's yellow and black, and it was big. It didn't look like a bee. I didn't give him a whole lot of time before I whack-a-doodled him. Not really worried about getting it on the light switches, guys, because after yesterday's escapade with me trying to figure out what was going on with the electricity before we realized we needed all new breakers, I started pulling plugs out. Whoever wired somebody put new plugs in here within the last 10 years, I'd say. They used the push and plug thing on the back, and almost every neutral I pulled right out of the plug. They were falling apart. Like, that can't be good. I know it's not good. I shouldn't say it can't be good. It's not good. So I know now that we're going to make sure we replace every light switch and every single plug. It's harder for this little bitty one than it is the great big ones, guys. Thought about getting one of those taping gun things, and I asked Duckman what he thought about them, and not really worth the money is pretty much what I grasped. Well, there's some more mud on the floor for it. I don't know where it went, but I heard it. That's for you, Peter. Says never fear when it wrinkles. Pull the wrinkle out. They're right out. put a little mud up here right now before we put this corner bead up here because we need to rebuild the sheetrock on this corner also because one of the first pieces we hung, we might have had a little bit of an incident. So we're just gonna do a little rebuilding. That's what this old bad mud is worth. We're good for using instead of wasting. But don't let anybody tell you you can't make it a good corner just because you did a bad job making it. Because if you're artistic enough, I call bullshit. Probably don't have to do this right here, but I'm just gonna throw this mud in the trash because it's full of shit. So I think future Courtney's gonna appreciate it. Not enough left to do anything, so let's wash this stuff. No more crunches. This is so much easier to move you guys around on. Oh my God. We're in like straight director mode now, guys. That's what's up. Just move you all over the place. That's good. This is kind of why I want one of those flat, like painter type palette things, like a paint palette, because then it wouldn't have these creases to get this out of. Sponge is great until it comes to the corners. Hmm. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get my big ladder out of this bathroom and get this fan going in here. Don't know if that's right or not either. You're in here and you do sheet rock. Should I be using a fan? Should I not be using a fan? Let me get rid of this bucket. Shook a whole bunch of muddy mud water to the face. That was freaking awesome. You guys, I'm gonna run in here and grab some water real quick. Was just getting ready to say, wonder what I did with my mud knife. And then I remembered it was in the bottom of the bucket. Take a mudding break. We're gonna start hanging that. Oh, you guys have run out of the board. We got to do that up there. Don't know how it's gonna go because it's kind of a little different than the other side. Sure. Click on. It's trash all over this floor. I tell you what. I got to dry out somewhere, but I need my glass. Pour right around there. Funny spruce. Hands feel awful again. Welcome back. I noticed that everybody ran off. That or YouTube's lying about their numbers again. So on the other side, guys, I did things like a bead of glue down here to balance it. And I think what I'm going to do up there is just get rid of that one nail. Now that I've put crap all over my hands. We're just gonna do like we're masking our hands. I put a lot of lotion on, and then I put my gloves on, and then when they come off, they're gonna be all extra moisturized and stuff, guys. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be like nothing you've ever seen. So we only got one nail up here, but can't possibly be doing anything besides make it harder for me to hang this piece of rock. We're gonna take out. See how many people that's gonna piss off. My keyboard warriors. I got Let's see. Is this factory? It is, but boy, it's bad. It's beat up. We got nothing. We gotta cut, guys. We can't leave that like that. Like so. And around. Let's get our. Anyway, there it is. I was gonna ask if any of you knew where our squares went. We got a new knife. The other one crapped out. Look at me cleaning up behind myself, throwing things away. Stuff. Great. All right, our other end actually looks pretty good. I'm just going to take the blade, take the rough stuff off, so that when we seam it up next to the next one, don't worry about that. A little bit of cube grater. Oh, I can't do that to myself. We got to cut a chunk off this end. I just looked at it from a distance and I'm like, wait a minute. That ain't even straight, bro. for my mess though. Playing in the trash, guys. Playing in the trash. Made myself a scraper bar in the trash can for my mud knife. Just trying to clean all that mud off there. Now I got mud all over my glove. Think it's going up good or not, guys? What do you think? I think it's just fine. I think it's gonna suck to do it on my own, but I think we got it. Not even gonna screw it in all the way yet. Probably shouldn't have took my hand off of that. Oh my. Gently. Do not move. Do not move, my friends. Stay back. Sorry if you guys will get butt shots. These are kind of hard to countersink because the nails hang the 2x4, if you guys remember correctly. When I was putting them up there. All my numbers are written on them. You guys can't even see that, so that's cool. Some more screws zipped in here. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. We're going to leave that one because I think it'll be worse to take it out. And that, my friends, was the battery. How silly, a dead battery to put that screw through the drywall. And then it wouldn't even screw in the next battery. It's all or nothing with these things, I tell you. Luckily, guys, we borrowed another battery up man yesterday. We have two. Fired up now. I think I should get up there so I can be more accurate and gentle with the screw that I'm hitting and crank these in by hand. Very happy. We're going to put one a little closer to that. We needed 2 more holes in there. Actually, take that screw out that I said I was going to leave in there because it's going to cause more problems. All right, I think that'll be good down here. I was a little worried about the way it's bending, but I think it'll be great. Stop right there before we go too far. Then we'll tighten it up after 30 minutes. I feel like somewhat in a sense we are bending the sheetrock because it's not flush up here because of those nails. Knew that was coming, guys. I knew it. I think if I end up, yeah, there's a nail right there. If I end up too close to the nails, I end up with a hump. Oh well, we'll have to flood it out. It's gonna be a bitch to mud around that. Put one more in. Oh, and she's great. Grab our knife. Snap this off real quick. Boom shakalaka. Now we've got jump up here. Give her a nice little score. Our arms aren't long enough to do the whole damn thing. I need to change my layout, guys. Whoa. That sucks. That's not a good cut. It is not crisp. Who wants the cheese grater that? Oh, me. This is going to be a mess, guys. Hmm. Then I just get there saying those blades dull as hell. All right, guys. We need to find something to do that one with. It's all about finding scraps for all these projects. Hmm. Gotta find something that's more than 60 inches. Probably won't be long enough or wide enough. Seriously? Nope, but you know what we'll keep it for? Trim the window out. Use this to trim the window out. Might have to do two pieces, guys. I can't find anything freaking long enough. Ah, I think I got one. So that grip is green. You can still use it up here. Seriously? You guys don't want to know when it's short. It's just barely short. But I can use that. This bottom piece. And that is the rest of the bottom piece. So we found some for that, and I'm gonna use green rock on the bottom right here. So now I just need to find enough rock to do that. Have we solved all the problems in the world? No. But do we have some drywall to do? Yes. So, how long are we talking? 109 1/4. So we'll say 110, which would be 55 for each piece. We need it to be in this. How about 11 in it? So we're just split it down the middle. Split it down the middle. You found everything but the pencil. There's my pencil. This is the factory, so we'll measure from here. Because I do want it to be a straight line. That's the reason we're doing this, so that it'll match up to the ceiling flush. I caught you guys with the chalk line. I don't even understand how it lasted around the thing. Going for a perfect cut here. So nice and slow. Because I'd like for it to be as close to the factory as we can get it. That's one. Well, I don't know who put it in there, but looks like they did a pretty good job. That looked to balance. I'm striding pretty good, guys. All right, let's get our. I think you'll be able to see me right there. Smart. Must be smart. We need to mark our studs. Got one right there. I got one right there. That one's a bit obvious, but we'll mark it anyway. And I got one right here. I don't know how we're screwed into that one, but we'll try. True. I feel like I saved these pieces on purpose everywhere to kill the monotony of getting into the mud line. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just getting back into the mud life. So come on, guys. Let me refresh this. No, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. Hopefully it's she'll feel like I haven't seen a new comment come up and I don't know how long. Trying to get an idea. Apparently, let's do that like that. Split the difference. Oh, sorry you guys were so far away. Whoa, we're down the spot. Guys see me on the spot damn ladder? That's crazy. I busted. Damn it. So I'm not left-handed. Okay, guys. Well, that's all the fun we're going to be having right now. I just wanted to come and see everybody. Maybe we'll go live again this afternoon. Maybe we won't. Keep an eye out for me until next time. Dream big. Hey, go watch my old stuff.